Hi, have you ever tried working out or working with an uncooperative partner? If you have, you will relate to this week's blog post. My name is a.j.farzad and this is successwithloa.blogspot.com. This is a video supplement for this week's blog post. As usual, this week's blog post comes from one of my martial arts experiences. So, today I was in my jiu-jitsu class working on the armbar. My instructor went over the process, but my training partner was not cooperative. He was resisting all the wrong parts of the technique. He was keeping his elbows tight in, which prevented me from moving my hips and maneuvering for the armbar. Consequently, the instructor made a point that if you keep your elbows tight in, you will be easily swept and you will be mounted. But nevertheless, my training partner continuously kept having his elbows in. That frustrated me because I wasn't able to do the technique right. I'm using this example from martial arts, but even if you are in a business simulation, if you have uncooperative partners at the beginning of working on a skill set, you won't be able to apply the steps properly, and in most instances you start building bad habits that will sabotage your success later on in life. This is true in training, whether it is martial arts, business simulation, etc. I wanted to incorporate this into how life with and without the use of the law of attraction is seen by most people. Law of attraction is a relatively new concept for most people. I'm sure you agree. In 2006, the book and the DVD, The Secret, brought it up into the wide stream. But up to this point, even now in 2015, it is still a relatively new process and a relatively new concept. So what we want to do is, when you are doing your visualization, most of the time you're trying to relate to real life as an uncooperative partner. Most people see life as an uncooperative partner. I want you to realize that using the law of attraction, life becomes the most cooperative and most intuitive instructor and partner that you can ever have. In the jiu-jitsu class, when my instructor took over and I was doing the technique with him, he knew exactly the right resistance and right places to put those resistances to allow me to learn the technique in the most efficient way. Law of attraction, using the law of attraction in your life, is the same way. It allows you to experience life the way it should be, in the most amazing and beneficial way for you. So, how does this work? What I want you to realize is that your feelings dictate how you're feeling, and that is, it seems like a Zen riddle. Your feeling dictate how you're feeling. But to know that you're feeling good or you're feeling bad is indicative of if you're working with a good training partner or one that is resisting you and giving you bad habits. When you're visualizing, when you're sending out your rockets of desire and you're trying to get your desires the way you want them to be, it has to come from a wonderful feeling. It has to feel good. If it's feeling hard, you have heard me say this multiple times. If it sounds like it's work, you're doing it wrong. You need to stop and move on and do something else and come back to it. When you are experiencing things and it's giving you that negative feeling, you're working with that resistance point. Within the law of attraction, the resistance points are usually guiding you towards something that is better for you. But if you continually force that resistance, you are working with an uncooperative partner, which means that you're doing the techniques incorrectly and building bad habits that will prevent your success from here on. So when you're working with the law of attraction in the concept of anything that it is, your life, your career, your success, wealth, love, relationship, make sure that those visualization periods, the times that you're meditating on it and you're working on that end result, is coming from a place where it feels good. If you've had a stressful day, if you had an argument with someone, that's not the time to go and practice your visualization. You need to go ahead and calm down. When you're feeling really good, you want to go ahead and practice visualization of the things that you desire. Otherwise, those negative feelings of argument and anger and all those ensuing feelings of negativity will be in your visualization of the things that you want. And that's the vibration that you're sending out, which means that you're going to be attracting things that will make you feel angry, anxious, fearful, etc. So I hope this makes sense. Please comment on my Facebook and Twitter page if anything is unclear, and I will go ahead and reply to you. As always, until next week, to your success. To have access to all of my products, please go to www.successwithaloa.blogspot.com and then click on the product tab, and you will have access to all of my books and courses, etc. Thank you.